Hi everyone, welcome to your Module 3 overview video. We are in, not Module 3, Week 3. We are in Week 3, which is the last strand of your instructional programming chunk. So we're about to move into the second strand after Week 3. So without further ado, a few quick things about Week 3, or actually let's start off with, reviewing our Module 2 discussions. So I'm currently recording this while some of you are still responding to your peers, where you explored the Da Vinci Academy that's over there in Hall County. I'm seeing some lovely discussions, and really props to all of you for the one or two questions that you posed out to your peers. I'm seeing a lot of variation in those, and it's really helpful to get the discussion going, and I'm seeing a lot of rich responses. So wonderful job doing all of that. I hope you enjoyed exploring the Da Vinci Academy, but even some of your questions help me to better understand how you integrate that material into your practice, or just how it gets you thinking. Few of the discussion boards that are currently up, Lisa is asking about the idea of quiet classrooms, and there's some really interesting discussion over there on her thread. Russell has posed this question of, I think she actually said single teacher, and then I started typing single teacher, and then I didn't want to be taken out of context. So how can an independent teacher develop methods and challenge students like the Da Vinci Academy does, but if you're one woman, you're one man job? In the whole school. Kelsey's asking about how you all remove the learning ceiling in your classroom. April is posing a question about limited access to resources, and Liz is talking about, or has asked for, examples of effective choice projects. So feel free to hop on any of those, but I'm loving what I'm seeing. And I want to give a high five to Rhonda for quoting and citing your course reading. Some of you also may have done that as I was kind of peeling through some of them. I noticed her, so good job, Rhonda. The more you all can start to integrate, quotes and materials from the Carnes and Beam, or the additional supplement materials that you're going to be, compiling throughout this course into your discussion and post, it really helps me as the instructor to be able to evaluate or assess that, okay, you're making the connections, which is great. All right, so Week 3, I keep saying module, sorry. Week 3, you got several, there's reading, and I started listing out all the numbers and it looked confusing. So I want you to see the pages that are listed in syllabus or Canvas. Because we're looking at thinking skills in the Carnes and Beam textbook, they're just kind of scattered in some chapters. And so the specific pages that you're asked to read have been listed in the syllabus or in the Module 3 overview, Week 3 overview page in Canvas. We have one lecture that Dr. Crowder has recorded, but you have a lot of videos that are about the whole broad spectrum of thinking skills. You're going to look at critical thinking skills, creative thinking skills, and there are several videos there by Sir Ken Robinson, who I love, and if you haven't heard him speak, some of them are TED Talks or some of them are their little interviews. He's phenomenal and really pushes us as educators and those of us who also have a foot in the creativity field to think about how we are encouraging creativity in our classrooms. There's a page and some supplemental materials and reading on research skills and leadership skills, and then another page in affective education. So Week 3 supplemental materials are kind of big. You don't have a whole lot of textbook reading, but there are several pages and several videos to work through. So do make sure you plan your time wisely, because you'll need it. For your assignments, there are 2 formal assignments that are due this week. You have your Week 3 discussion where you're integrating the content, and you're going to be integrating something that you read and learn about in your creative thinking skills page into that Week 3 discussion. And then you have your field experience 1 due. That's your first one of 2. And on the next page, I'll share a few little tidbits about that. But do begin working on your competitions and special programs content. You should have signed up for this competition or special program in Week 2. In Week 4 is when your page is going to be due. And I'm going to be posting the pages that you can edit, that you'll put all your material in on Monday. I want to make sure everybody has time to register through Sunday, and then I'll go ahead and post those pages on Monday. So your field experience and written reflections guidelines, that can be found in your assignment guidelines module. So there's a document there, make sure you read through that. And then there's a specific module of Atlas cases that you are going to choose from. So do choose those from the Atlas module. because those are the ones that we have already kind of pre-approved, that they attend to or support gifted learners in such a way that is fruitful for you to watch. And then there is a template, a Field Experiences and Written Reflections template that is also in that assignment guidelines module. And please use that template to submit your assignment, and we'll go from there. Other than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. Just a friendly reminder to email me from your piedmont.edu email address, and to, in the subject line, anywhere in the subject line, just put EDUC 7723. That way I know it's a class email. Have a great weekend if you're watching this on Friday or Saturday or Sunday, and I'll see you guys soon.